As humans, it is natural for us to pursue the idea of living a life worth being remembered for years after we passed. The human who has arguably who lived that concept in the most significant way is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, formerly known as Cassius Clay, is best known for his incredible athleticism as a professional boxer, and for his contributions to the sport of boxing in general, as people would just label it barbaric. However, limiting him to just a boxer would be a complete disservice, as he lived a life tailor-made to be a legend. Ali made his professional boxing debut in 1960, and in 4 years, he became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world when he stopped signing listed in the 6th round and in the 1st round in their rematch. However, his biggest fight was to come in 1967 when he was drafted to Vietnam and controversially refused to serve. And publicly frowned upon response, he refused to serve because of his Islamic religious beliefs, and he considered himself to be a conscientious objector, for which, for all you don't know, is someone that refuses to take arms to hurt someone else. Ali was ordered to pay $10,000 fine and serve 5 years in federal prison because this is considered a felony. He persisted, and a court case ensued. After 21 minutes of deliberation, 21 minutes, apologies, a jury found him guilty of upholding selective service laws within the country. So naturally, Ali and his legal team filed an appeal to the Supreme Court. So it was sent to the Supreme Court and reviewed in 1971. After the Supreme Court reviewed it, a unanimous decision was made in favor of Ali, overturning his decision because the appeal board did not address any mention of the conscientious objector. This is a massive victory for Ali, not only because racial tensions were extremely high during this time, but because he fought for a personal belief that goes against widespread nationalism in a country full of people he actually needed to pay for his fights. He stood his ground, he won his case, and he returned to boxing. In 1974, he was scheduled to fight George Foreman for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world in Zaire. No one gave Ali a chance at winning, as they considered him past his prime, and Foreman was another undefeated knockout artist that had never seen a moment of adversity throughout his 30-fight career. But as the story goes, Ali proved them all wrong by wearing out Foreman throughout 8 rounds and finishing him by a technical knockout in round 8. In front of 1,000 screaming fans in Zaire. This fight was known as the Rumble of the Jungle, and the technique Ali used to wear down Foreman was patented as the rope-a-dope. To this day, the Rumble in the Jungle is the most significant fight in boxing history, deserving as he is the most significant boxer to ever live. But like I said before, just labeling him a boxer would be a complete disservice. Muhammad was a philanthropist, a humanitarian, a combat sports revolutionary, and an icon. He stood up for himself when an entire country was against him, but he did not turn his back when they called for his help in the future, when we needed help for negotiating release of hostages in Iraq prior to the Gulf War. He also helped roughly 22 million kids from starving throughout his foundation's efforts. Muhammad passed away in 2016, unfortunately, after continued declining health. I actually remember watching fights myself when I heard the news. The phrase rest in peace fits well when speaking of someone like Muhammad, because he is a man that truly deserves to do so. Thank you.